So you came in from this way over here. How? And why didn't I? Oh. Sneaky there, eh? Hmm. Messages. Emergency protocol. Toilets. Did they have problems with toilets? I mean, that's really bad for them, I suppose. So this is the way out, I presume. It is, okay. Why didn't they tell me about that side? What the hell? Oh, well, I guess I needed to clear it out either way. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah. It's all good. Consider me disappointed.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Well, hello to you. Can I steal stuff? I mean, it's not stealing per se. It doesn't say so. So I will take whatever, thank you very much. Also, Berfel did mention there was like a locker in the hideout outside. Should go and check that out.
Ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration.
It sure does.
And you got me my money's worth out of the C3s. I ought to have simply dealt with you in the first place.
I think nothing of it.
Oh no, my business is in trade, not owing others the burden of a favor. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service.
That's okay.
But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
I told you I'm looking for a certain information broker.
Ah yes, our little chat on the intercom. You're looking for the premier broker for all of Monarch, which you knew was me, clearly.
No.
Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Careful, I know that line. I use it all the time.
I take offense to that. Look, okay.
Damn, ladies.
It might take me a while this time.
Sassy. And why is that?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions.
So we kick them off.
Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness.
Pettiness?
Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
I don't know if that's pettiness. I think this might be pettiness. Can't we cut them off from inside the station?
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end.
That doesn't make any sense. Like, at all. It doesn't make any sense. I'll talk some sense into them.
You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end.
There might be a better way than
Luck
just
be with you.
doing
I have
it.
a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience.
Probably. Yoga needs a favor.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
Really? She's your friend and she's in need. You're the only one who can help. Come on.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you?
If you have one.
Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram.
Oh dear.
And, good luck.
Spacer's Choice again. So what is
That a
this
trick
information
question?
broker
Because to answer
exactly?
it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free.
Oh.
We'll call it in
Anything.
exchange for your help with the broadcasts. Ask me what you will.
Phineas. What would be more important? Have you received any broadcasts from Earth? The answer to that may very well be no. And yes and no, basically. What about the board? I don't really care about the board. They're going down anyway. What about Phineas? I want to know he doesn't intend on screwing us over.
Not much, admittedly.
Well, you must know something.
Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a Raptidon of another color.
Is that it?
Not juicy enough for you? How about this, then? There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source.
No, I was gonna
but
say,
am
like, it
also not
allegations from who?
unconvinced either.
Okay, something else.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
Are you gonna tell me everything I want to know? Okay, let's just go with 4 then. I thought I could only choose 1.
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price.
Well, the board. Let's go.
There are so many members. Do specify.
Really? How many? Got any promising information on the chairman?
If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared.
Yeah?
MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal.
Yeah, I
but
know
it
that.
would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status.
And that is why they're never gonna do that. So the chairman demonizes Monarch rather than welcome it back into the fold.
Exactly. But you didn't hear so much as a whisper of such from me.
It's not... I mean, Sanjo told me this. It's not
Luckily
even
for you,
hard to
I am a
tell.
veritable font of information.
Okay. Curious about the MSI and the Iconoclast.
They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know?
I could use some dirt on Sanjay Nandi.
Sanjar is not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated.
Yeah, that's
Not
my...
in his lifetime.
You know.
For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights.
What do you mean?
I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1, once the other corporations had abandoned the planet. The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved, pirates raided their homes in the night.
Okay. What about Graham Bryant?
Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago.
And what's the story between MSI and Iconoclasts?
You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch.
They did not.
Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation.
They would have no
I offered
interest
them a
of
legal
telling
way
me
to take
this,
control
trust
of the
me.
planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership.
But yeah. So MSI would have to stay behind while the other corporations left.
Precisely. The other corporations were fleeing because of the hazard clause declaring Terra 1 uninhabitable. But MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and Graham an opportunity. Take over MSI, stay here while the other corps left, take over the planet.
Yeah, pretty much. And there was nothing in it for you, huh? Really?
Even then, I plied my trade as an information broker, albeit in a smaller capacity. Of course, I demanded an exchange for the data. Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time.
Why did the partnership fall apart?
Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform.
He's not
And
far from it,
Sanjar has
though.
learned
I
the
will,
hard way that Graham is
honestly, I
quite
will
morally
give Graham that.
gray.
He
Luckily for
chases
you,
that
I'm a veritable
lifestyle
font of information.
rather rigorously. Okay.
How low you seemingly regard my trade.
I guess it's
I
just...
may have a secret.
No, okay. I was just gonna make sure.
Nyoka,
Okay.
pick me up some Stimulotion and a bottle of purple berry wine when you're next in Stellar Bay.
I do not want to give you any sort of lotion. No. Ever. I do not want to touch anything that you want to rub on your body. That's just a big, big nope. Now, what do we have here? That's a shame. Begin broadcasting. Okay. I don't know what the whole begin broadcasting stuff actually does, but I suppose it doesn't really matter right now. Okay, let's get out of here. Now what is this? What the? This looks like something we need to use at some point. Okay. Is there a way down from here? There seems to be, yeah? Ah, here we go. Cool.
Boss man got himself dead?
Yeah.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Boss man snuffed it.
Yep. Guy wasn't that tough, apparently. Who knew? So let's see. That way around, down there. Yep. Let's do that. Ooh. See the mines. something up here? Oh, okay. There is. Oh. Too easy though. Too easy. Kinda wish that I could turn up the difficulty, but that's not even gonna be possible. Wait, what? Is there a way up there? I need to go and check that out. Sundered rock discovered. I mean, yeah, I guess it is. Oh. Wait, what? Hammer of Olympus? Wouldn't it be great if this hammer was made by Hephaestus? But it wasn't. Aramid Ballistic made it. Okay. I mean, that's something, I guess. Oh, come on. Just change the damn thing. There you go. So there is something in there, okay. Wow. What? That didn't hit? That didn't either? Are you kidding me? That did. That's not some precision shooting. I don't know what it is. They were having a booze fest up here. Okay. So, first of all, get rid of that. Let's crunch. We got a lot of that, so we might as well eat it. Drino, yeah. Here we go. Okay. So it seems like... The hell? It seems like our time here is drawing to an end. I mean, there are still a few things that we need to do. But by no means as much as there was before. Nice. So what do we need? We need to go into long weapons for sure. So that's got to be a few points there. Leadership. Chance that your item will become pristine. I don't really know. It doesn't really matter to me. This is important now. And this is 2. Hack. And lockpick is important. Sneak is not as important, I feel. So 1 in that. I mean, yeah, let's just go with that, right? There we are. It's not like I feel that I need to invest more into our combat capabilities at all, in fact. Because I feel like we're just fine in that regard. We don't have to do anything. So there was supposed to be a weapons locker in here, is that right? Well, I guess none of them are here now, so I can just take whatever I want. Doesn't really matter. Oh, there we go. Vented Mark III helmet. What do I have? It's not that good. No. Nothing fancy, but I'll take it. Oh, here we go. What's this? Elite Troop Armor Gold. That's something. And what do we have there? Let's see. 41. It is heavy. And 10. No, that one can go to hell. 41, 41. Nyoka, what about yours? Even better. Holy shit, okay. What about... Oh, jeez, that looks so badass. You know... That'll do. Nyoka, yours is not that good. It doesn't have a lot of things to it. This one does. It's got like forward shield projector, armor plating, all the good stuff. Okay. So there's that. So the small amount of armor doesn't really matter at all, in fact. So we never entered Amber Heights, so I don't really know what to expect in there. Apparently, it was supposed to be a site of, I don't know, tragic war, slaughter, something, but it may not even be. It may just have happened there, and then, you know, the people got war. Well, I guess not. This looks fine. What do we have here? Yeah.
Well, hello.
Hello.
And welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet.
A pamphlet?
In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his Philosophist truths, and the iconoclast way.
Philosophist
He wrote it
truth?
himself, you know.
Oh, no.
No,
this
I'm
is bad.
So sorry.
I don't like
keep
it.
forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
I don't like it. Who are the
Why,
iconoclasts?
we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
Now I know that's not true. There are outlaws here. Not the marauders, but outlaws. So, no problems. What about Raptidons and marauders?
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
Okay. One big happy family, huh?
That's a nice way to think about it. Graham would be our father.
Yeah,
I
of
suppose
course he
Zora
would.
might make a good mother if the two of them could stop arguing. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them.
So like paragons, that's what you said. Oh god, okay. Tell me about
Why,
Graham.
he's our founder. Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying.
Yeah, I don't know. Sora?
Well,
We should
she's
have
been with us
Max
since the
with
beginning.
us.
I think she was
He's
our
not a fan of
sawbones back then,
philosophism.
but now she's more like
Could be funny.
our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
Gee, how noble. And where are
Graham's
they?
place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door.
Why are you here and not in Stellar Bay?
Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor. Something about rising from the ashes.
So they did die here, okay. Got it.
The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly.
Tucker.
Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Sure. Who are you? Agitator.
Move along.
You almost look like me. Oh well.
The class are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
I think that's pretty much most people in this game.
armor itches something awful.
Too bad for you. Revolutionary. What the hell? What are these people, like some sort of freedom fighters or something? Why is this one blue? Seems awfully suspicious. I don't know. Hello? What is in here? Oh, repair the terminal storage device. Let's see. So he's meditating. Sora is a bitch sometimes. Okay. I don't... What's this? Market Magazine. Sure. I don't really know why I did that and what that will do, but maybe it'll become apparent at some point. Future. Maybe. So what's over here? Well, there's a vending machine for sure. I will take those. Thank you. We're never gonna use these, whatever. I don't really care. And there we go. Bradford, who the hell are you?
Ain't seen you before. You from one of the outer steads or what?
Yeah, something like that. Way off to the south. Let's say I'm new to Monarch, and leave it there.
Eh? One of them inners from T2? Welcome to the little
What?
piece of hell we reign over. I'll give you 2 bits worth of free advice. 1, don't let the dust get in nothing private. It's like 10% spores by volume.
Oh God.
You'll be yanking out fungus by the handful.
Ooh.
2, you can't actually keep the dust out. Always carry antifungals. Sprays work okay, creams are better. You got nothing else? Vodka.
Moving on.
In charge? Huh. We're iconoclasts. Every soul a sovereign power. We do for each other on account of it needing to be done. Not because some fancy-pants manager said to. Now, you want to rephrase that question, maybe ask who's respected hereabouts, I can give you a sensible answer.
I'll bite.
We'll make an iconoclast out of you yet. Out here, you ain't beholden to managers nor wages. The 2 names every iconoclast esteems would be Mr. Graham and Ms. Zora. They ain't
Yeah.
losers.
Heard
You
about them.
insult them by calling them such. They're more like everyone's grandparents. They've been around, they know shit. You got a problem? Best bet's to ask them.
I guess so. What makes Graham and Sora such a big deal?
When the monarchists wanted to settle down and play nice with the board, Graham was the one that took a stand. He's the reason we're here, breathing free air. Zora's our best sawbones. Nearly every soul here owes her their life. She's got funny ways, but they work.
Sora saved nearly everyone's life. Do you get into that Do you get into that much trouble?
Welcome to Monarch. The animals think you're tasty, the fungus thinks your lungs are a great place to plant spores. That ain't enough. Look at the sky. Olympus yanks this moon about like a drunk dancer. Storms to curl your hair and quakes to rattle your brain pan.
Okay. Weirdo.